Hi everyone, it's Michael again. So today I'm going to to do a walkthrough on creating a dynamic website for Café. So the scenario is after the Café launched the first version of their website, customers told the cafe staff how nice the website looks. However, in addition to the praise, customers often ask whether they could place online orders. Sofía, Nikhil, Frank, and Martha discussed the situation. They agreed that their business strategies and decisions should focus on delighting their customers and providing them with the best possible cafe experience. Lab overview and objectives. In this lab, you will deploy an application on an Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud Amazon EC2 instance. The application enables the cafe to accept online orders. After testing that the application works as intended in the first AWS regions, the development environment, you will then create an Amazon Machine Image AMI from the EC2 instance. You will also deploy a second instance of the same application as the production environment in another AWS regions. After completing this lab, you should be able to connect into the AWS Cloud9 IDE to an existing EC2 instance, analyze the EC2 instance environment and confirm web server accessibility. Install a web application on an EC2 instance that also uses AWS System Manager's parameter store. Test the web application, create an AMI, deploy a second copy of the web application to another AWS regions. When you start the lab, some resources already created for you in the AWS account, as so in this architecture right here. At the end of this lab, your architecture should look like something as following right here. We add more AMI here. We have the instance running cafe application, but we also implemented the system managers parameter store, and look like it's in two different regions. Awesome. So this should going to take us about an hour to walk through. So let's start it. A business request for the cafe preparing for the EC2 instance to host a website. Challenge 1. The cafe wants to introduce online ordering for customers and enable cafe staff to review submitted orders to their current website architecture, where the website is hosted on Amazon S3, does not support the new business requirements. In the first part of this lab, you will take on the role of Sofía. You will configure an Amazon EC2 instance so that it is ready to host a website for the cafe. Task 1. Analyzing the existing EC2 instance. In this task, you will note details about the existing EC2 instance that was created for you in the AWS account. In the search box next to service, search and select EC2 and go to the EC2 console and then choose instance. So we have EC2 right here, and we should choose constant instance, and we have an instance created for us here. Notice that the running instance named AWS Cloud9 Cafe Server. This EC2 instance was created when you started the lab. Let's go click in here. This created when we started the lab. Description and stuff. Let's see in here. They have. Let's see a description. Maybe go back. Click here. Details summary. Let's just go back. Okay, so it should be something similar like this. Let me go back here. Yeah, it's just different GUI. Amazon must be updated from the instructions since they created the instructions. So this is what we need to do. First of all, answering questions about the instance. So answering will be evaluated when you choose blue submit button at the end of the lab. So access the questions is the lab by going to details, right? Go to details, choose show, and then choose multiple access multiple choice questions. So we have multiple choice questions right here. Let's see. Okay, awesome. So cool. We're going to go back, and what we want to do is we go to, so in the page that you loaded, answer the first 4 questions. Awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to answer the first 4 questions. So is this instance in a public subnet? Let's see. Is this instance in a public subnet? Look like they have a public subnet right here. To make sure it's correct, what I'm going to do is I'm going to how to check if subnet in AWS EC2 instance. All right, this is the EC2 instance. Yes, it is. So how to check if the instance in the public subnet is EC2 instance? So navigate to EC2 instance, AWS console management, select instance in the left hand, and click the instance you want to check. Under networking, under the networking right here, networking. Also under networking, look for the subnet ID. Subnet ID. What the subnet ID? Oh, right here. Subnet. This is subnet ID. All right. In the subnet ID with blah 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 is a public subnet. Private subnet usually have ID start with VPC. So if it is subnet in the front, it's usually public. Yep, it's a public subnet right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to answer our first question. It is instance in a public subnet. So yes, submitted. Use browser back question to answer the other question. Okay, so we submit that one. Question 2: does the EC2 instance have an IP4 public ID address assigned to it? Similarly, we can go to here and check on how to do it. So how to check if AWS EC2 instance have an IPv4 public IP address assigned to it. So first of all, we just go back to check it. So it does have like public VP4 address attached to it right here. Also DNS. Both private and public are created. So what they say is there's so many ways to do it, but here we can do it inside the AWS Management Console. So go to EC2 instance, go to AWS Management Console, go to instance, right, and locate the instance you want to check and look for IPv4 public IP column. If there's an IP address listed, the instance has a public IP. If it says none, that it doesn't. So it does have it right here. So yes, it does have it. So yes to this second question. So we will submit this question. Go back again to answer all the questions. So what inbound TCP port are open in this instance? So again, go here on how to do it. So how to check on AWS EC2 instance that what inbound TCP port number are open for this instance. Okay, so it's going to show us how to actually do this. So what we're going to do is we're going to navigate the EC2 service, which we already did. Go to instance, we already did. Select instance we're interested in. Yes, go to the security tab, go to security group. Okay, so go here, go to security tab, where's security tab, then go to security group, where's security group, right here is the security group. We're going to click it, and inside security group, go back here again, and what else? Examine the inbound rule for each security group associated with the instance. The port range column will list it. We'll list the open TCP port number and the associated protocol HTTP, SSH. So what was the question again? The question is what inbound TCP port numbers are open for this instance? So look like the TCPs that they are open are port 22s, and they have different sources right here, 2 different sources. Open to internet versus open to specific range. Okay, so how we know that? How do we know? How can I know that an TCP port number in AWS EC2 instance security groups is open to a specific range of IP address or open to the internet. So to open to the internet. The example is here. Let's go back. So here's the example. I copy both of this. All right. Go back. Yeah. Let's see what it say. Also, use ChatGPT as well to make sure. Okay. Let's just okay. I want to don't show example. So specific ID is right here. Everywhere is 000. Okay, makes sense. So where are we right now? Right here. So this is specific to some IP address. So for the third questions is TCP port 22 only, and it's open to a specific range of IP addresses. Awesome. If it is only 000, it means open to the internet. But like